Hi guys, it's Miss Stacy. So did you know that this week we're starting a new month? Do you know what month it is? It's December. So this week is the beginning of December, and later in December we start a new season, and that's winter. So December is when we start to think about it getting really cold outside, right? So we know what cold feels like. You see what this is? It's hard to see in the camera, but these are ice cubes. So when I feel the ice cube in my hand, it feels really cold. I can feel it for a little bit, but then I have to put it down. That makes my hands too cold. This is another kind of ice. It's an ice pack that you might put in your lunch to keep your lunch cold, or there's different kinds of ice packs that you might put on your skin if you got hurt to make yourself feel better. But all of these things, the ice cubes and the ice packs, they feel cold. And when the weather starts to get cold, sometimes we start to see snow or ice falling from the sky. And the snow builds up on the roof of your house, and then when it starts to melt a little bit and then get cold again, then you start to see icicles. So icicles are kind of like this, but they're long and spiky, and they hang off the roof, maybe of your house or of your garage. So we're going to make our own icicles today using some other things. So they won't really be cold, but they'll look like an icicle. But they'll be easier to touch than these because we can't hold on to really cold things for too long. Whoa, they make our hands really cold. So I'll put these over here. Now, and what we're going to use to make our icicle is foil. Aluminum foil like this. Sometimes we use it to like wrap up our food. You might wrap a sandwich in it. I like it because it makes cool noises. Can you play with it? You hear that noise? It's shiny silver. It's fun to look at. It's fun to listen to. Maybe before we make our icicle, we'll just play with one because it's fun to play with. You can hold it with your two hands, and you can move your hands back and forth. It makes a cool noise. If you hold it with your hands like this and you move your hands together, you can squish it. If you keep squeezing it tight, you can make it into a ball. Now it's kind of hard. You can throw it around, you can catch it, but it's still shiny. It's fun to look at. So we're going to get a new piece of foil. And this one we're going to make into an icicle. So we're going to make it so we can hang our icicle up. So you need something to hang it from. You could just use a piece of string. I didn't have any string, but I have some tinsel. You know, sometimes we like to play with tinsel. It's fun to play with in our hands. So I have one of those, but it's kind of too long. So I'm going to hold it with my two hands. I'm going to pull really hard and see if I can break it. Ready? 1, 2, 3, pull. It worked. All right. So I'm going to take my tinsel with my two hands, and I'm going to put it on the top of my foil, and I'm going to fold my foil over. Uh-oh, my tinsel's moving. Oh, man. All right. So I'm going to take my foil, and I'm going to fold it. Somebody can help you with that part. It's a little hard. But then we're just going to push. Oh, man. When we pushed it, our tinsel popped out. There we go. All right. And maybe I'll fold it one more time so our tinsel can't pop out. All right. So here's what it looks like right now. We have our tinsel in the top of our foil. And now the fun part. I don't know why it keeps falling out. We're having a lot of problems. Okay. So we're going to take our foil and we're going to roll it. So we're going to hold it in our two hands, and we're going to go roll, 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 roll. So here's what it looks like right now. Doesn't look like an icicle yet. It kind of just looks like a fruit roll-up. But now we're going to start squishing it. All right? So at the top, we're only going to squish it a little bit. But when we get down to the bottom, we're going to squish it more. So it gets kind of pointy at the bottom. What do you think about that? Kind of looks like an icicle that could be hanging from your roof. Should we make one more? So we have 2 icicles. This time we're going to keep our tinsel long because I think our tinsel got too short there. So we got a big piece of tinsel. We got our foil. What about if we put 2 pieces of foil together? We want to experiment, so we get 2 pieces of foil. I'm going to put them on top of each other a little bit. Okay. We're going to take our big piece of tinsel and put it on top. And we're going to fold this over a little bit so our tinsel doesn't go anywhere. And now our foil rips, but that's okay. All right, so now we're gonna start. Remember what we did next? We rolled. So we take our two hands and we're gonna roll, roll. We're gonna keep rolling. We're gonna get both our pieces of foil in there. We're gonna keep rolling, rolling, rolling. Ooh, this one is turning into a bigger icicle. I like it. All right, so this is what we have right now. And remember, we're gonna squeeze now. So we're gonna hold it with our two hands. And we're gonna squeeze just a little bit at the top. And we're gonna squeeze more when we get down to the bottom. So at the bottom, we're gonna squeeze it really hard to make it really skinny. We're gonna use our muscles and we're gonna squeeze, squeeze, and then going up, we're not gonna squeeze so hard. But maybe we're gonna bend it a little bit because icicles don't usually look straight. So that's kind of cool. We have our strings up here that we can use to hang it from something after. Maybe we'll tie them in a knot. I'm gonna put it in a loop around my finger. And I'm gonna put the ends through my loop. And I'm gonna pull. All right, so here's our icicle. And here's our other little icicle that we made. Should we tie this one in a knot too? This one's kind of short, so we might have to tie it in a different kind of knot because it's not quite even. So I'm gonna tie the ends in a knot. Somebody could help you with this part. Okay, so we have our two icicles right now. They both look pretty cool. I think we did pretty good. But now we're gonna make them even shinier. Because when you have icicles that are hanging down and you see the sun reflecting off of them, they're kind of sparkly. I don't know if you can see it with this kind of ice. You don't really have sun bouncing off of it, but you can see the light catching it a little bit. But when ice is hanging and it looks kind of sparkly, we're going to make our icicle sparkly with some glitter. Okay? So, we have two kinds of glitter. We got some sparkly white glitter, and we got some sparkly blue glitter. Alright, so I'll put a little bit on each one of them, and we'll see what they look like. What should we do first? Do you think we should do our big one first, or our little one first? I think our big one. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to open our glue. We're going to twist it to open. And we're going to hold our icicle in one hand and our glue in one hand, and we're going to squeeze it around. But then we're going to use our paintbrush to spread the glue out a little bit so it's not all in one spot. So it's all over. Alright, so here's what it looks like right now. Can you see some glue on there? And what kind of glitter should we use first, do you think? White or blue? Maybe blue. So here we go. We're going to shake some blue glitter on there. Uh-oh. Glitter's really messy. That's why I'm doing it over a tray, because you never know what's going to happen with glitter. And then we're going to go like this. Bing, bing, bing. Ooh. It looks pretty cool. We're going to add some white to it, too. There's still some extra glue on there. So we'll put on some of the white glitter. And it's looking pretty sparkly. What do we think? I think when it dries, this could make like a cool decoration to hang somewhere. I also think we have enough glitter left on our tray here that maybe our little icicle, we can just put some glue on and then dip it in that glitter. Should we try it? We don't want to waste our glitter. So let's put some glue on this icicle. Get it all around. We'll spread it with our paintbrush. All right, we're going to dip it in. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. It's like it's going swimming in the glitter. Ooh. I'm going to move it all around. Glitter is really messy sometimes. So if you're doing it at your house and you don't want to use glitter, that's okay. It still looks really cool with just the foil. But since we're at school and it's okay to make a mess at school, we thought we'd try it. So these look pretty fun. You could hang them in your house. It could be a decoration to look at. Pretty cool. So we made these icicles just as decorations, but to look like the real icicles that happen when really cold snow and ice comes and starts to melt a little and then freezes again. And then you get these things hanging from your garage, but they're made out of ice like this. and they're cold. Let's see if we can get some glitter on this ice. What do you think? Ooh, that looks kind of fun. All right. So, I hope that you have some fun either making an icicle or maybe just playing with some things that are really cold in your house. All right. So have some fun and we'll see you soon. Bye.